Hey, good morning, everyone. Happy Monday. Rob here for Southwest Florida Television. It's 60 degrees right now. Expecting today's high to get up around, maybe 75 degrees. It's going to be partly cloudy to cloudy throughout the day. I think we're going to have clouds all throughout the day. So how is everyone doing today? I missed everybody yesterday. The seagulls flying by here. I hope everybody had a nice Sunday, a nice, relaxing, enjoyable Sunday. Man, oh man, oh man. Beautiful. Look at this little tulip shell I just picked up. Look at that little baby. Look at that little gem. Look at the colors on that tulip. That is absolutely gorgeous. Just rolled up on the beach as I was walking by here. Nice. I just glanced down and I saw it. I'm like, what the heck is that? Is that what I think it is? Sure enough. There's really not many shells here along the beach yet, anyways, in this area. I don't know how the shelling was yesterday. I had a feeling the shelling was going to be good yesterday. I saw Kevin found a big old whelk shell. I just had a feeling with all those waves we had on Saturday that the shelling was going to be pretty darn good here. Let's see what old Kevin has to say when I see him this morning. What kind of luck he had. There's an old pen shell sitting here on the beach. And it's busted. One side of it's busted. The top of it's like cut right off. Look at that. Flat, straight across. Usually they're rounded up on the top. That's kind of weird. The old pen shell. I'm sure you've seen them on the beach. If you've been to our beaches in Southwest Florida, you've seen the old pen shells. A little bit of a breeze coming here from it's hard to tell, coming out of the north or maybe northeast. Every once in a while. So I got a feeling it's going to be breezy up around the pass. If I'm feeling it down here. Two nice little shells here. A little baby moon and I can never remember what the name of that one next to the moon shell is. What are those shells? Kind of neat with that screw type. Looks like a screw there. A little tiny moon. Shark eye, moon shell. I don't know what do you call these shells here? I don't know what that is. I should be looking here. I wasn't looking down. It's just all little stuff and I should know better. Never know what kind of little gems we're going to pick up down here. Like these little fighting conchs. Looks like somebody's home in there. Looks like there's a little fighting conch in there. Hope he's alive. Little fighting conch. Florida fighting conch, to be precise. The tide is coming in. Slow but steady here. High tide is due to arrive at 12:54 here at Wiggins Pass. So we got a little time. Oh, thought I found another little tulip shell. Well, I did find another tulip, but it's chipped up. It's got a chip out of it. Little one, little tulip. 2 tulips. I picked up 2 tulips this morning. Yeah, I'm curious to see what's up at the pass. So far, so good with the red tide. I'm not gagging. I don't smell it. So far, so good. It's still out here. I was just watching the news this morning. They said we still got red tide. So far, so good here this morning. Could be good right here, and 100 yards up by the pass, not good. Let's see what happens. Roy was out here yesterday. It was pretty cold here yesterday. Cold and windy. That wind really made it feel a lot colder. He can't remember if he saw a dolphin or not. He was trying to recollect this morning. It is cloudy. Cloudy, cloudy, cloudy. All around us. Good morning. Still beautiful, though. Still beautiful. I'll take it. I will take it. Some little waves here breaking over the sandbar. Nothing much. And there's quite a few people up here shelling already. See if they leave us anything. "28 degrees in New Jersey. Lucky you." Yuckola. I would not be walking the beach if it was 28 degrees down here. I can guarantee you that. I don't even like walking the beach when it gets into the 40s here. See a little spot where there might be something. No. Nope. All rocks. All rocks down in here. Possibly some shark's teeth down in there. One of these days, a shark's tooth is just going to jump up into my hand. Little scallop shell. So pretty. The scallops. Pretty, and they're kind of prolific here. Another one down there. Another one. Oh, there's a nice one. There's a nice one. That's a keeper. It's got great shape. Great shape. That's a keeper scallop for me. The bigger the better. Seeing a lot of conchs. A lot of bigger fighting conchs down here. Buried in the sand. These guys, this one's got something on them, that black stuff, I don't know what that is. The Florida fighting conchs. Yeah, a little bit of a breeze up here, not bad. Not too shabby. Up at Wiggins Pass now, at the north end of the park. Got a little shell line here. A little shell line. Some broken moon shells down here. Folks up ahead of me with their bag. Here's one of those little spots. They all kind of wash up and collect. Broken stuff, big broken tulip shell. Top of a tulip. Little lightning whelk down there. Lots of little slipper shells. Man, the slippers are all over the place. Slippers everywhere. Everywhere. See how they look like little slippers when you flip them over? Lots of them. No olives screaming at me yet. No big olive shells. Nice big black scallop shell. That's a nice one. That's a nice size scallop there. Well, what shall I do? Let's see. They're all spread out here. All spread out. for murex. A lot of people miss those murex shells. Big cockles. Did you see those cockles back there? Cockle shells. Seeing lots of little wormies. Lots of little wormies out here today. There comes that sun peeking through the clouds. I don't think it's going to last long. There's an older olive shell, missing the tip on it. The olive. Of course, seeing our oyster shells. Our oyster shells, always find oysters up here. Our turkey wing shells. Our little turkey wings. Morning. Straighten up here. Give you a look out here. At the point here. The north end of the park. Now that sun's out. It's shining bright. Another broken moon shell. Looks like somebody might have beat me to some of the good stuff here. And that's all right. I found that nice tulip earlier. I'm happy with that. One nice shell. A couple nice little scallops I picked up this morning. Huh. There's a piece of a murex. Piece of a murex down there. An apple murex. An old Nautica. An old murex and an old Nautica shell. There's a moon. I think I got a moon shell, a little olive and a moon shell down here. Let's see. Yeah. Nope. The moon shell's chipped up on the edge. Little olive shell. So far, no nice little moon. I got one little tiny baby moon. For all the moon shells, there's another one. They're all chipped up. There's another one. They're all chipped up around the edges. Quite a few of them. Quite a few up here. All right, here's something interesting. I was wondering if we were going to see any of these with the red tide. Yeah, this one's broken. The crucifix. They call it the crucifix fish. It's the skeleton of a catfish, of a sail cat. It actually looks like a crucifix, but it was broken. Darn. Very cool. If you look it up, crucifix fish. Speaking of fish, I have not seen any dead fish on the beach. So that's a big plus. I haven't smelled the red tide this morning. Of course, the wind isn't in its favor, I don't think, right now. So, kind of lucky. so many slipper shells. Just amazing. Another broken moon shell. Another broken moon down here. Huh. Hey, I finally got one. Finally got one. Yay. Finally got a little moon. Nice. It's about time. About time. Another beautiful little scallop shell. Every once in a while my wife gets a bug in her and she decorates these scallops. So I want to make sure that she has a nice little supply. This one's actually missing the edge there, darn it. Run, boy, run. Okay. Morning.
How you doing?
Good. How are you doing? Find anything good?
Just fighting cocks and all my grandson found sand dollar.
Oh, some sand dollars?
A little chip.
Oh. Yeah, it's the tide's a little high now.
The red tide's not bad at all today.
No, today I think the wind's in our favor today. It feels like it's blowing more out. And I didn't see any dead fish either. So.
Yeah, we saw one, but yeah, nothing like it.
Yeah, it's been horrible.
Have a good day.
You too. Good luck there. Oh, Kevin running up ahead of me. That son of a gun. I don't know who he thinks he is out here getting in front of me, stealing my shells. Just because he works here, he thinks he's special. I bet he leaves something back here for me. Let's see. Let's see if he misses something. There's a little sunray, Venus sunray. Just a little one. Yeah, neat. Usually find big ones, great big ones here. The water's doing its thing here as the tide comes up. It's sifting through all the shells, spreading them out. That's always a good thing. It's funny, people come out and when you see people with their bags, I'm always like, darn, they're going to get all the nice shells. But most of them are picking up fighting conch shells. And they're beautiful shells, the fighting conchs. But little moon, a little baby moon shell. I don't go gaga over the conchs anymore. I used to when I first started collecting shells, but then how many do you need? What'd you find? I saw one old alphabet cone, and I found a little tulip. Nice colored little tulip down at the...
Oh, that's nice.
That just kind of rolled up under my feet. I was walking along. I wasn't even looking down there. Yep. Yep. I don't know. I think you'll find... There's an olive. Nice little olive. Yeah. Look at that one. That's a beauty.
Is it cracked on the bottom? No. No.
Yeah. A little olive. An angel wing. Nice size little angel wing here. It's got kind of rough around the edges. You know what? I'm going to leave that for somebody else. That is a great starter angel wing for somebody that doesn't have an angel wing in their collection. It's a great beginning there. Old olive shell. This is when I like it, when the water's rolling in here, pushing everything around. This is a good spot too, right in here usually. Doesn't seem like it is this morning, but there's a few shells, but nothing like usual over here. Some fish skeletons. Old fish skeletons. Oh, there's a moon shell. Kevin went right over it. Went right over a little moon shell here. Upside down. Nice one. A nice one. That's about the size of the moons. I haven't found any big moon shells today. Last time I was out here, I found a couple good size ones. But I'll take it. Looks like about it. Now, there are a lot of shells right here in the water. But you can see that's a big drop off right there. That goes way down. This is kind of where the shells come from. The currents pull them off of this shelf here and wash them up on the beach as the tide goes in and out. So actually, as the tide goes out. So down here, you are likely to find something in the water. Right now, the waves aren't too bad. You can kind of see what's going on down there. But you just gotta stop and stare. This is... I'm not seeing anything. I'm staring. I'm stopping and I'm staring. I'm looking. Wish I had an eye for those shark's teeth. That's what I'd really like to find. Another little Venus sunray down here. One's got some nice colors on it. It's a nice looking one there. Nice pattern. Very pronounced pattern. Yeah, water's getting churned up here, hard to see now. The waves breaking right along this little ridge. Darn sun went, excuse me, behind the clouds as well, so that makes it harder to find things. Here we are. Once again at Wiggins Pass, hunting for seashells. On the hunt. Moon. Nope, that's an olive shell, not a moon shell. Got moon shells on the brain, huh? Just go back and look again. Keep an eye open as I'm walking down the beach here. Hey, thanks for tuning in. Sorry I missed you yesterday. I will not be at the beach again next Sunday, unfortunately. Duty calls, unfortunately. So I don't know what you did yesterday, where you went, what you did on Facebook. I hope you behaved yourselves. Nobody picked up that angel wing shell that I left sitting here on the beach. Put it out here on the side so they'd find it. I got a lot of them. Most of the angel wings I just found recently. It's pretty interesting. Pretty neat the way the angel wings are washing up on the beach here. I'm surprised I haven't seen a whole murex shell. All broken murexes so far. Well, there's one. There's one, a little apple murex. A tiny one, but a keeper. Nice little apple murex. Was so many of the worm shells, so many worm shells. Also mossy arcs. The little worm tips all over the place. The little mossy arc shells, they're everywhere. These, the wormy tips, the mossy arc shells. There's I just saw an old alphabet cone down here when I looked. Pretty dirty, chipped up. Old alphabet. Big broken scallop over there. That's a big one too, darn it. I wish it was in one big piece. Well, the shells are thinning out here. Thinning out. Again, I'm happy. I got half a dozen or so in my pocket. I can't complain. As long as I don't go home with empty pockets, I'm a happy camper. See if we find anything else a little further down the beach here. Our virtual shelling. An old lightning whelk just rolled up here. This guy's seen better days. Seen better days. The old lightning whelk. Little snowy egret over there. Pelican flying by. Later today, be sure to check back here. I'm going to share some little snippets, some little drone aerial video clips from different places around Naples here.
Morning.
Hey, good morning. Give you a little bird's eye view of what it looks like here. I think I'll start with North Naples, since that's where I'm at. It's beautiful up here. Naples is beautiful everywhere. Very, very fortunate to be able to live here. It's kind of a struggle, and it's not easy to live here. Unless you're wealthy. It is not easy. Sometimes I wonder if we're going to be able to stay here. It's been tough the past year. Whew, with that darn virus. Somehow we get by the grace of God. The grace of God and good friends like you guys. That's what it's all about. I am just eyeballing all these shells here. Not seeing anything. Need that water to spread them all out here. They're pretty thick along here. Once that tide comes up and starts spreading them out, might be some nice little goodies down here. That's where the real shellers, they take the time. They have little rakes. They go through these little piles looking for shells. That's why they have such nice collections. Dedication. You know, it's all about dedication, no matter what you do in life. If you're going to do something, do it all the way, I guess. No half-assed commitments. Just gonna stay there? I'll go around you. I'll go around you, Mr. Bird. Big old moon shell down here. What's left of one? What's left of a nice moon shell? Big chunk of coral down there. I don't know if there's any dolphins out here. I haven't been watching. I've been looking at the darn ground. I haven't been doing my job here looking out for dolphins. Well, I guess the really good news today is I can breathe. We can breathe at the beach here, at least at Delnor-Wiggins Pass State Park up at the north end of the park. Not smelling the red tide. Haven't seen any dead. I've seen a couple dead fish, but they're fish that have been laying around for a while. Unfortunately, the red tide is still out there, lurking about somewhere out there. Hoping it will eventually disappear. Well, what's tomorrow going to be like? I don't know. When I look at the extended forecast, it looks like we're going to be cloudy all week. But you never know. The weather changes so darn fast here in Southwest Florida. Got a little whiff of the red tide just now. Just a little whiff of it. Getting closer to these little waves that are breaking. And that will often do it. Love watching our pelican friends fly by. That's a fun little camera move, huh? That was fun. Around the dead trees. A little bit of sunlight hitting the beach now. Little break in the clouds. Actually, a little blue sky up here. Patch of blue. Good morning. A little blue sky. It's supposed to be on and off today. Maybe I'll be able to get a few photos in. Maybe we'll get a little sunlight out here later after I end my live feed, and I can capture a few photos anyway to share later. But I've got some little videos. Like I said earlier, I got a couple little videos I'm going to share. Just little snippets, some drone shots. Little 20, 30-second videos. Some of the other residential areas in Naples. I have not been motivated to go down to the pier lately. I've been thinking about it, but every time I watch the news, it's like this red tide is not making me want to go down there. I don't want to go down there and just have to deal with the red tide down there. It's like, why drive all the way down there? I can come to the beach here and do the same thing. The waves were so strong the other day, they pushed all the swim buoys in close to shore. That's what marks the swim area. No boats are supposed to go inside of those buoys. But now it's almost up on the beach. All of them I've washed in. There's 1, 2, 3 of them I see down the beach. Yeah, sun wasn't out for long. Made a little appearance, and now it's going back in behind the clouds up there in the top left. I'm thinking it's probably a bit too overcast for the gopher tortoise to be out. We'll go up there and take a peek. Gosh, why couldn't this sky flip Why can't all this blue that's up north be behind me here so the sun would be out? I don't know what way the clouds are moving. Moving very, very, very slow today. I think they might be moving down to the south. Interesting. That's good. Then we'll have a clearing here. I don't know where Roy is. He moved his chair up on the beach. I don't know. Up into the bushes. Nope. Nobody peeking out here this morning that I can see. Nobody down there. I don't know if you guys can see in there. Awful dark. In the gopher burrow. The gopher tortoise burrow. Don't see any action down there. Ah, there's that sun popping out. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Heating things up. Warming things up nicely. Get a quick look at the water now that the sun's out. See what it looks like. So one time I got a whiff of the red tide, one time up there by the dead trees. Definitely not clear. The water is definitely not clear. We're gonna get some blue sky here. The sun's right on the edge of a big pile of clouds. I think we're gonna luck out. I think we're gonna get a clearing for a little while. We shall see, we shall see. Piles of shells up high on the beach here. Some of our friends going through them. Anything good down there? What, something interesting? Probably for me too. Oh, a murex. That's a murex shell. Nice. You found that up here?
Yeah, right here.
Nice.
Yeah.
Very good.
Did you see those a lot?
On occasion, yeah. That's a nice one. That's a lace murex. That is a nice one, yeah. That's nice.
And that's about it. Sand dollar, and then just a couple of these, you know.
The old conchs. Yeah.
Old conch.
You like the old ones, huh? The faded ones.
I think what I can get.
There you go. Here's your murex.
Thank you.
That was a nice find up here.
Yeah, it was right here.
That was good.
Are you the one who saw the dolphin too?
Yeah, I saw a dolphin this morning.
You saw a dolphin this morning?
Yeah.
Oh, at Vanderbilt.
Yeah, it was right down on Vanderbilt at the entrance down there by.
Oh, okay. I got you. Which way was he going? South. Figures. Figures. Well, that means he'll be back. Well, that was a nice... Yeah, all day long. If you stay here all day, you're going to see a dolphin.
Yeah.
The sun's coming out too.
Yeah. Kind of...
That's pretty nice.
All right. What are you up to?
I'm just up to my stump.
All righty.
Yeah, that's a nice.
Keep on trucking, huh? Keep on trucking. Well, I think our friend Cindy's going to be here in a few days. It'll be nice seeing her. Cindy, darling. I don't know if Dave's coming with her or not. Probably. I'm hoping. It's nice seeing him here as well. Now I'm like mad that I didn't stop and check out all these shells that are way up high on the beach. I mean, when it comes to shelling here at Delnor-Wiggins, if there's shells on the beach, you should go through them if you want a shell. You should just, hey, well, now I am happy that I came up here and looked. By George, way up here high on the beach. Just as I was saying that, look what I found. Beautiful apple murex. That is so cool. Just there it was, upside down. I mean, they don't look like, when you see them sometimes, especially if they're buried, they look like an old broken shell. You don't know what it is. These murex can be deceiving sometimes. Well, how about that? Huh. Huh. That's all I got to say about that. It's, huh. Huh. I think somebody just planted that there for me to find as a test. I hope I pass the test. I think I'm going to go back and look at the rest of that pile. Even though our friends were going through it pretty well. Please tell me. Tell me. No, it's broken. It's just the top of it. Saw that just sticking up out of the sand. But there's no bottom. It's kind of neat. I think I'm going to keep that. It's a good look at the top of a moon shell. That's kind of cool looking. Just the top. That's neat. I check some of those other shells out down here. Like I said, there's no bad spot. Just pays to look around. Here's one of these. I don't know what these are. Is he alive? He's alive. I don't know if that's a spider crab. A little one. I'm going to take him over by the water. Put him by the edge of the water. He's not looking too good. He might be suffering from the red tide. I'm going to sit him in the water. He is moving around. See his little legs moving around? He's not trying to pinch me though. Come out and get him past the little ridge line. Out he goes. Out he goes.
Hi.
Hello. Come back up here. See, the shells are thick up here. They are really thick. And if the tide makes it up here today, it's going to spread these all out. Make it easier to find something. Little spiny jewel box. Half of a little spiny jewel box shell. So neat. Usually they're pink inside. This has a little pink left. The little spiny jewel box. Fairly common here. Every once in a while you'll find one with some really big spines on it. A lot of the tips of them are broke off. But still a nice little shell there. A spiny jewel box. Go through my photos. You'll see 4 pictures of one. A really nice one that I found down by the Naples pier. It was a live one, so I didn't bring it home. I put it back in the water. Hopefully nobody took it. Hopefully nobody took it home as a souvenir. Believe me, I wanted to keep it, but I don't do that. If it's alive, I leave it be. I'll take my pictures and put it back. So I found 2 little apple murex shells today. One up by the pass and one just a little while ago up here on the beach. Not giving up hope. There's still a couple more little piles here. Couple more little piles. I had some nice donuts last night. Did you see my pictures? Another top of a moon shell. Did you see my donuts that Gail made last night? Well, she made them yesterday. They were waiting when I got home. That was awesome. Her glazed donuts. Quite a surprise, actually. That was the last thing I was expecting. You know, I don't know why I'm looking for more shells. I got enough shells to open up a store. Hey, good morning. I'd love to do that. Just put little packets of shells together to sell online. So our friends could have something, a little token from this beach. I mean, you can buy these shells online. What I find here, you can go online and find them all the time. But I think it'd be more special if they were actually the ones from this beach. So there's so many little treasures here too. See if I can get him right side up in my hand here. Here's an example of two different types of cockle shells. The normal cockle shell on the right and the little spiny cockle shell on the left. See the little spines on the one on the left? It's like sandpaper. The regular cockle, we find some really big cockle shells on the beach. Live ones as well. There's a good look at two different types of cockles. The two different common ones here. Oh boy, I think it's getting close to calling it a morning here. What was my nice find today? I think the nicest shell today that I found is going to be that little tulip shell. Didn't find really any big shells today. I think this tulip shell is going to be the good one for today. The shell of the day. That's about it. The piles run out here. There's some piles further down. But that's about it. And the sun is trying its best to come out. Roy coming back down the beach here. Well, hey, if you like what you see here, if you want to send a little thank you, I don't get paid to do this, to do the live feeds or whatever, keep up this page here. If you enjoy what you see here, if you like sharing what you see with your friends, if you want to see me continue these live feeds, your financial help is always appreciated. You can find a link to my PayPal account in the description of this post if you want to send a little contribution. To those of you that have sent something, thank you so much. Roy and Kevin, the boys of the beach, the Beach Boys. Beach Boys. He's on the move. He's determined to get in that water. Looks like he's going to the North Pole, but 70 degrees. 70 degrees, and Roy's dressed up like an Eskimo. The Eskimo. You're an Eskimo. You look like an Eskimo out here.
Yeah, I feel like that. Well, that water is cold, man. It comes up on your feet.
Freezing.
Then he's got a wetsuit.
You gonna put your wetsuit on? That'd be a chore.
Morning, Roy.
Hey,
We're in Michigan. You're Michigan, buddy. We met you last week.
Yep. Congratulations.
I got a
Congratulations.
bunch of pieces, but my grandson found the one.
There you
How you
go.
doing? Good?
good.
Out and about. That's great.
Get out here at low tide for those sand dollars.
Yeah.
Check the tides.
I was checking the last couple days, and it's
It's-
the low tide.
It's
hasn't
late.
been
Yeah.
Right. But
Yep.
That's the closest.
Yep. It's getting lower and lower now every morning for the next
Okay, good.
few more mornings.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. Well, good to see you. Enjoy the day.
Everybody's so friendly down here, aren't they?
Well, of course they're friendly. They're at the beach.
Yeah.
How could you not be friendly when you're at the beach?
That's about it.
All beach people are friendly. So I was walking along here, Kevin, and well, I was looking in the water. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna go up there and just for the heck of it. And I looked down, just a little Murex, but I mean, it's just like you gotta. It's like you never know.
Someone missed that. That's beautiful.
You never know what you're gonna find.
Yeah, it's hard.
I mean,
You gotta take.
well, what made me do it is two of our friends were over here sifting around. They found a lace Murex. I'm like, well, I'll go back and look. And as soon as I start, bam, you just never know.
You don't. That's what's so good about it.
And I mean, I guarantee if we went back up to the pass right now,
I'm going back in.
we'll find something else.
Flip for him, but yeah, I'm gonna go back there because you missed stuff.
Absolutely. Well, it gets spread out with the waves. You know, let the waves do the sifting.
I'm going back up there.
There you go. I left a lot of shells up there for you this morning. I laid them all over up on the beach for you. Yeah.
Really don't believe that.
Whatever you find, I found it already and put it up there for you. So don't get too cocky like you got with that whelk shell yesterday. Huh?
Jen like that.
Yeah.
Hi, Jen.
Kevin says hi, Jan. He said he's going to send you that whelk shell he found.
Send the shipping charges and we'll see.
Yeah, right. Isn't that sun nice? I feel like the tortoise and the hare right now. You know that story? He can't hear. He hears what he wants to hear. Nice hat. That's a nice hat, Roy. I wish I could remember who gave that to you, darn it. Who gave Roy that hat? That was, I don't know if that was a birthday. Yeah, somebody. I don't know if it was a Christmas or birthday present. I don't know if it was a Christmas or birthday present.
Somebody, I don't remember who it was. That's still a good hat.
It is a nice hat. Good lordy. I don't know if you guys remember that other fur hat he had. That thing was ready to crawl away on its own. Now Kevin's headed back up the beach, up to the pass to do some more shelling. While he's here, he should take that marker and swim it out further. Be a good sport. Why don't you take these markers out while you're here? It's not as easy as it looks. Yeah, that's what Mark does.
for putting my feet down.
Anytime. You know, almost anything.
Anything for Roy. See, good luck.
I'm getting back for quite a while, you.
I saw him a couple days ago. Yep, he's here early in the morning. Mr. Dexter and company. Well, darn, there's just a few clouds lingering around here. Get a nice opening and then boom. See these little patches of clouds? They're moving to the south. So hopefully, as soon as they pass by, we got all this beautiful blue sky. Look at that. Mr. Determination. I think you made it, by George. You made it. Another morning walk. Another morning walk under the belt. Amen. 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 God bless him. 96 years old. Woohoo! 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 Oh, well, folks, time to call it a morning. It has been fun. Thank you for tagging along with me. Thanks for hanging out while I was doing my shelling. You guys are awesome. Please, please, please share. Tell your friends about Southwest Florida Television. Invite them to like my page here. A lot of people send me personal, friendship requests on Facebook. Don't be mad if I don't accept it. I got a couple basic rules on friending people on Facebook. One is if you don't have a profile picture, forget it. And two, if you're just new to Facebook, forget it. There's so many scammers out there popping on and off. So your best bet is if you want to contact me, try to send me a message here through Southwest Florida Television. Sometimes I get overwhelmed with them as well. I'm not the Chamber of Commerce. People sometimes think I'm the Chamber of Commerce here and asking for recommendations for things, When I get the time, I'll respond, but sometimes those messages just get lost in the shuffle. Like I said, I do the best I can on answering people's requests. I get requests all the time for people wanting me to hang a shell. I know our friend Jennifer asked me to hang a shell. I was looking for a nice shell with a hole in it this morning. Jennifer's not feeling well. Jennifer's got the darn virus. So she is quarantined. So I was looking for a shell for her this morning, and nothing jumped out at me, a special little shell. I'm still looking. So maybe tomorrow I'll get that shell hung for Jennifer. But keep Jennifer in your thoughts and prayers, Jennifer Ann. God bless you, Jennifer. Hope you get better soon. I hope you don't feel any of those nasty symptoms. If you're friends with Jennifer, you can send her a little get well message. But I have got to run. I've got to run here. So thanks for tuning in. I'll see you tomorrow morning. God willing, weather permitting. Tally ho, everyone, tally ho. For Southwest Florida Television, I'm Robb Stan. God bless.